Hello everyone, welcome to Altrius. In this session, we'll discuss about universe and solar system. First, we'll discuss about important facts and then important MCQs for different competitive exams and quiz programs. So let's get started. First, we'll discuss important information and facts regarding universe and the solar system. What is solar system? The solar system includes the Sun and all objects that are bound to it by gravity and orbit it. The solar system is our cosmic home. It consists of Sun, 8 planets, their moons, dwarf planets, asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. We are a tiny part of the Milky Way galaxy, which itself has billions of stars. Scientists believe our solar system formed about 4.6 billion years ago from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust. We can see here a picture of solar system. First, we can see Sun here, then its nearest planet is Mercury, then Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Pluto is no more considered as a planet. It is considered as a dwarf planet now. Let's move on. The planets in order. Now let's meet the 8th planet in order from the Sun. Mercury first, closest one, then Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The asteroid belt is located between Mars and Jupiter. We can see here asteroids between Mars and Jupiter. It contains rocky bodies and dwarf planet Ceres. The Kuiper belt located beyond Neptune, and we can see here Kuiper belt objects, and it is a home to dwarf planets like Pluto, Haumea, Makemake. The Oort cloud, a far-away icy shell, is believed to be the source of long-period comets. First, now we will go different facts of all the planets one by one. First, it is Mercury. Mercury is the closest to the Sun. It is smallest planet, shortest. It has the shortest year. It's a rocky planet with large iron core. It has no moons. Next one is Venus. It is also a rocky planet and second from Sun. It is the brightest object in the night sky besides the moon, visible only around sunrise or sunset, and it is often called the morning star or evening star. It is the hottest planet due to greenhouse effect. It rotates backward. It is often called Earth's twin due to its similar size and composition with Earth. It is named after Roman goddess of love and beauty because of its bright appearance. Next, Earth. Earth is our home, the only known planet with life and liquid water. Also the densest planet. Then Mars. Mars is famous for Olympus Mons, the largest volcano which is standing about 3 times taller than Mount Everest. It has two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. It is a cold desert world with temperature that can plummet far below freezing. Its atmosphere is very thin and composed mostly of carbon dioxide. It is also known as Red Planet for its distinctive reddish appearance comes from iron oxide in its soil and rocks. It is about half the diameter of the Earth. Then Jupiter. It is the largest planet in our solar system. If it were a hollow shell, 1000 Earths could fit inside. It is also the oldest planet, forming from the dust and gases. Its largest moon, Ganymede, is bigger than Mercury. It also has the Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth. It has 95 moons that are officially recognized by International Astronomical Union. The four largest moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, were first observed by astronomer Galileo Galilei in 1610, and all these four moons are known today as Galilean satellites. Next planet, Saturn. Saturn is a gas giant, the sixth planet from the Sun and second largest in our solar system. It is known for its iconic rings composed of ice and rock. Made primarily of hydrogen and helium, it is the least dense planet and would float on water. Saturn has a diverse system of over 80 moons, including intriguing Titan, and its rings are sculpted by smaller Sephiroth moons. Uranus is unique because it rotates on its side with a tilt of about 98 degrees. It is the seventh planet from Sun and third largest in the solar system. It is known as ice giant with blue-green color from methane in its atmosphere. The planet is extremely cold, cold enough to have lowest minimum temperature in the solar system. Neptune, the farthest planet, deep blue in color due to methane and has the fastest winds in the solar system. Neptune is the eighth and outermost planet in our solar system, an ice giant with a composition of gases, primarily hydrogen and helium, and icy materials like water, ammonia, and methane. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union reclassified Pluto as dwarf planet, and other dwarf planets include Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres. Now we'll discuss about moons. Moons are the natural satellites. A natural satellite is commonly called a moon, which is any celestial body that orbits a larger one, like a planet or dwarf planet. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite, and other planets in our solar system also have their own moons. Our Earth has only one moon, about 3.84 lakh kilometer away. Ganymede of Jupiter is the largest moon in the solar system. Titan of Saturn has an atmosphere and methane lakes. Europa of Jupiter may have underground oceans. Scientists believe it could support life. Triton of Neptune moves in the opposite direction and shoots geysers of nitrogen. Small body of the solar system. Apart from the planet, the solar system also has small objects, asteroid belts. Already I discussed previously. It is located between Mars and Jupiter. It contains rocky bodies and dwarf planet series. Comets. Comets are icy bodies with long glowing tails. Halley's comet appears once every 76 years. Then meteoroids. These are small rocky particles. When they enter Earth's atmosphere, they burn up as meteors and shooting stars. If they survive and land on Earth, we call them meteorites. The Kuiper belt, it is located beyond Neptune. It is home to dwarf planets like Pluto, Haumea, and Makemake. Then the Oort cloud, a far-away icy shell, is believed to be source of long-period comets. Now let's start with the important question and answers regarding universe and the solar system. First question, which planet is known as the morning star or evening star? The right answer here is C. Venus. The planet known as the morning star or evening star is Venus. It is given these names because it is the brightest object in the sky after the moon and is seen either just before sunrise, the morning star, or just after sunset, the evening star. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? The right answer is B. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It's about 11 times wider than Earth with an equatorial diameter of 88,846 miles. That is about 142,984 kilometers. It is the fifth planet from Sun and it is a gas giant with a mass nearly 2.5 times that of all other planets in the solar system combined. Which planet has the largest number of natural satellites? Correct answer here is D. Saturn. Saturn has the largest number of natural satellites with 146 confirmed moons as of early 2023, surpassing Jupiter, which has 95 confirmed moons. Saturn's high moon count has been attributed to recent advancements in detection methods that have discovered numerous small moons around the gas giants. Which is the largest moon in the solar system? The correct answer here is A. Ganymede. The largest moon in the solar system is Ganymede, one of Jupiter's Galilean moons. It is even larger than planet Mercury and the dwarf planet Pluto. Ganymede is unique because it is the only moon known to generate its own magnetic field, which helps create auroras at its poles. Asteroids are mostly found between which two planets? The right answer is between Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are small, rocky, metallic bodies varying in sizes orbiting the Sun, forming from early solar systems leftover about 4.6 billion years ago. Asteroids are mostly found between the planets Mars and Jupiter in a region called asteroid belt. This area is home to billions of asteroids, which are rocky or icy fragments that orbit the Sun. Halley's Comet appears approximately every A. 76 years. Comets are cosmic snowballs of frozen gases, rocks, and dust that orbit the Sun. When frozen, they are the size of a small town. Halley's comet appears approximately every 75 to 76 years, a period determined by Edmund Halley, who recognized that repeated sightings were on the same object. The comet was last seen in 1986 and is predicted to return to inner solar system in 2061, making its reappearance about 75 years after its previous visit. The tail of the comet is always directed option C, away from the Sun. The tail of the comet is always directed away from the Sun, regardless of the comet's direction of travel, because of solar wind and solar radiation exert pressure on the dust and gas streaming from the comet's nucleus, pushing them away from the Sun and forming the characteristic tails. Which element is most abundant in the Sun? And right answer here is B. Hydrogen. The element most abundant in Sun is hydrogen, making up approximately 73% of its mass and over 90% of its atoms. It's the fuel for the nuclear fusion that produces the Sun's energy, converting hydrogen into helium. Hydrogen is the primary element in the Sun, serving as the main fuel, and helium is the second abundant element, creating from fusion of hydrogen atoms. Heavier elements like oxygen, carbon, iron, or others are present in small quantities, making up less than 1% of Sun's mass. The Moon takes how many days to revolve around the Sun? It is D, 27.3 days. Next question, the distance between Earth and Moon is about. The right answer here is A. 3.84 lakh kilometer. Next question, black holes were first predicted by. Option C is the correct answer. Carl Schwarzschild. A black hole is an astronomical body so dense that its gravity prevents anything from escaping, even light. Black holes were first scientifically predicted by mathematical solution to Albert Einstein's 1915 theory of general relativity, first by Carl Schwarzschild in 1916 and later confirmed mathematically by J. Robert Oppenheimer and Hartland Schneider in 1930s. However, the concept of objects so massive that light could not escape them was first proposed in 1783 by John Michell using Newtonian physics. What is pulsar? The right option here is a rotating neutron star. A pulsar is a rapidly rotating neutron star with an incredibly strong magnetic field that emits intense beam of radiation from its magnetic pole. Which planet is known as ice giant? A. Neptune, B. Uranus, C. Saturn, D. Both A and B. And the right option here is D. Both A and B. Uranus and Neptune are known as ice giants because of their interiors are composed mainly of heavier elements like water, methane, and ammonia, rather than deep hydrogen or helium mantles found in Jupiter and Saturn. These planets are more accurately described as ice giants, distinguish them from the gas giants and highlighting their distinctive chemical compositions. Which planet is known as the twin of Earth? The correct option here is B. Venus. Venus is known as twin of Earth because of its similar size and mass to Earth and formed in the same inner part of the solar system composed of similar materials. However, Venus is sometimes called evil twin due to its extremely harsh conditions, including crushing atmospheric pressure, clouds of corrosive acids, and surface temperature hot enough to melt lead, which make it uninhabitable to life as we know it. Which planet is called the god of the sea? And correct option here is A. Neptune. The planet Neptune was named after Roman god of sea, Neptune, inspired by its color and watery surface. Which planet has the highest mountain in the solar system? Olympus Mons. And the correct answer here is C. Mars. Olympus Mons, the highest mountain and volcano in the solar system, is located on the planet Mars. This massive shield volcano is approximately 22 km high, roughly 2.5 times more than the height of Mountain Everest. The coldest planet in the solar system is B. Uranus. The coldest planet in the solar system is Uranus, which has recorded the lowest recorded temperature of any planet, reaching a frigid minus 224 degrees Celsius. While Neptune is further from the Sun, Uranus holds the record for extreme cold due to the lack of internal heat and its distance from the Sun's influence. Which planet has no natural satellite? The two planets in our solar system with no natural satellite are Mercury and Venus. These are the two planets closest to the Sun and are the only one of the 8 planets that lack a natural satellite, also known as Moon. The largest cratered moon surface is found on option A. Callisto. The moon with the largest cratered surface in the solar system is Callisto, one of Jupiter's moon, which has an extremely old and heavily pockmarked surface. Callisto's surface is covered with impact craters with no sign of significant geological activity like volcanism or plate tectonics to erase them over billions of years. The Kuiper belt is beyond C. Neptune. The Kuiper belt is beyond the orbit of the planet Neptune, a vast disc-shaped region of icy bodies and dwarf planets, including Pluto. The area is home to countless small frozen objects that are left over from the solar system's formation. Which is the hottest planet in the solar system? Right option is C. Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system with a surface temperature of approximately 65 degrees Celsius. Although Mercury is closer to Sun, Venus's extremely thick atmosphere, composed mainly of carbon dioxide, traps heat through a powerful greenhouse effect, making it hotter than any other planet. Which is the smallest planet in the solar system? And right option here is A. Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and the smallest planet in our solar system. It's only slightly larger than Earth's moon. The Sun completes one rotation about its axis in approximately option C 25 days. The Milky Way is classified as option C spiral galaxy. The Milky Way is our home galaxy, a vast spiral system of billions of stars, gas, and dust. It contains our Sun, Earth, located about halfway out of on one of its spiral arms. From Earth, the Milky Way appears as a luminous band of light across the night sky, which is how it got its name from the ancient term Milky Way or Milky Road. How many constellations are in our space? C. 88. A constellation is a pattern of stars in the night sky, that form the shape of an object, creature, or mythological figure used by ancient navigators and astronomers to locate stars and for cultural storytelling. There are 88 officially recognized constellations that cover the entire celestial sphere. These constellations were defined by the International Astronomical Union (IAU) and have precise boundaries, with any stars in the sky assignable to one of them. Thank you. It brings to an end of this session. Today we explored various information and questions related to universe and solar system, which plays an essential role in competitive exams. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more contents from LTS in future. Thank you. Best of luck with your preparation.